We have a long-awaited showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Happy Valley, Pennsylvania, and home to the Penn State Nittany Lions. West Shore home field at Beaver Stadium. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Texas Longhorns, taking on last year's national champions, Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Split backfield here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Aggressive call on the opening play. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
How about that? That's the way to start a game. Some early fireworks on the first play from scrimmage.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30.
Four base paint. Set ready.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Penn State.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT makes it 7-0 open score. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And here's the return from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the freshman brings him down quickly. Early in the season, I think you can sense both these teams realize there's a lot to play for, a lot at stake for their seasons, and they're just kind of settling into this game.
Well, just look at the atmosphere today. It's almost playoff-like out there. Both these teams understand what a win could...
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Scanning the field, it's Davis. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play. And the Nittany Lions looking to run some tempo here.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
He stopped, and that's a first down. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now. throw caught on the left side. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Catch made on the out route. Brought down after the catch, but at the 8-yard line. The offense threatening here.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. And they pick up the first on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That'll set up fourth down now. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
But it's incomplete. A fourth down stop. Turnover on downs. And this crowd coming to life here, trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Because that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Here's the second down play. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Gets some space around the 30. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like that.
The pass is intercepted. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
We're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over him. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Nittany Lions come to the line in a hurry up.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
On the move, looking deep down the right side. It's caught inside the 10. Brought down at the 3, but that's enough for a first and goal. To the air, it's Davis. He's running out of time here. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation, you put so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. The receiver grabs it. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. No huddle here for the offense.
Where these big pass plays can jumpstart this offense a bit, and here they go with the tempo, looking to get this defense confused and out of position.
They finally make the tackle all the way down to the 32.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup, Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The pickup is 6, makes it 3rd down and 4.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Play action fake, looking to throw. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on 3rd down, but now it brings up 4th.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And it falls incomplete and turnover on downs. Big play for this defense.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Handoff running right. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. That's caught. It's Foster. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a 3rd and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Back to throw. It's Davis. A bullet, but it's incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The Nittany Lions will look to convert here on 4th down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Trying for a 4th down completion. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, the defense was in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly.
Breaks into the clear. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch it. Touchdown, Penn State. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. The first play of the drive now on 25. First down. Looking to throw the football. He makes the grab.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
To throw, it's Pryor. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man. The incompletion sets up a 3rd down and 2. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He makes the grab. It's a solid gain to pick up the first down and what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats. We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter beginning right now. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Oh, they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. Longhorns will come to the line to run the hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big game. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and then has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Oh, it's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it.
But here's an opportunity for a big play across the middle, but he didn't quite have the concentration or the focus necessary. Ends up dropping it before he could bring it in.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, it's Rhodes. And the pass is incomplete. Fourth down, no punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Heading left after the handoff. Nowhere to run on that play. They've got him in the backfield. That's a loss of a yard.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
And the Nittany Lions pick up enough yardage to get a first down. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Running play goes backwards. Now the offense is set up at 2nd and 13. They're going to run it. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle right after the catch, but the offense is now in the red zone. The Nittany Lions have 1st and 10 here. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Slides down to avoid the tackle. Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. They'll run it to the left. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. To the air, it's Rhodes. Throws it to the right. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
The Longhorns will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short, your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Complete to the running back on this 4th down play. They've got him, but he easily makes the 1st down, and this drive keeps going. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Incomplete, so it's 2nd down and 10. Looking to throw it again. And the senior quarterback puts a little bit too much on the throw.
Oh, man, I really like the route here by this wide receiver. Does a nice job of separating, creates some space there. The quarterback, unfortunately, just puts that ball too far out in front of him.
Ball handed off. As the 1st down is still going. And they convert on 3rd down. Move the ball to the 36.
Man, that is so frustrating for this defense. You think you've got them right where you want them on 3rd and long, and you give up a run play for a 1st down. The offense makes you pay for assuming the pass and bailing out too quick in coverage.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. Dropping back, it's Pryor. It's a short completion to the big tight end. It'll be Smolder right at the line for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. He's got it in the open. Tackle made at the 21, but this offense is in great position to add more points. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Deep shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Texas.
Touchdown, Texas. Number 20.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
The extra point is good, but still trail by 3 touchdowns, 28-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. So the first play of the drive here coming up, less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Back to pass. It's Davis. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The Nittany Lions come to the line to run the hurry up.
On the ready. On the ready.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. And the ball is picked off. And he'll step out of bounds, but that is a huge takeaway for this defense.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake on first down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Anytime you have a sudden change like this, Chris, I love to see the idea of this quick strike. The defense barely really has a chance to get established and get set. Next thing you know, they're dealing with an offense that's coming right at them, trying to put points on the board.
Nice play to start the drive. They're near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. This pass is on target. Caught. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
He escapes the pocket. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, anytime you defend this kind of offense, you need defensive backs who are really comfortable in defending the ball being thrown downfield. It's not just the short to intermediate throws, it's the deep shots that they're willing to take. I love how he showed patience here before he knocked the ball away.
Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. The offense has it and still going.
Well, the offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
A minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Nittany Lions will kick this away and get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. They bring him down, but a huge gain. They cross midfield to the 49.
Well, the defense got out-muscled at the point of attack there, and the back showed good vision to get to the hole and get the first down.
That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Receiver in motion now to throw. It's Pryor. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Moves out of the pocket. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but that play moves it inside the red zone. Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. Handoff here from the shotgun. The junior able to bring him down quickly. Longhorns come to the line in the hurry up. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. That's a crucial response by this offense, but still plenty of work to do here in the third quarter.
Well, I love that they're still fighting and competing. You can tell they've made some adjustments at half and try to get them back into this game. And that score is a great start.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
14.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. They'll run it out of the shotgun, and they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
So 2nd and 7 after a 3-yard pickup. This offense trying to get something going on this drive. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Breaking free at midfield. He's in the clear. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Brought down at the 7. The completion moves him closer to the goal line. Great start for this offense. 3 plays, and suddenly it's a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's stopped again. They've had patience with the ground game, but just nowhere to run tonight. That's been a big theme.
Chris, I think we all... caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Looking to throw. It's Davis. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Touchdown, Penn State. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, another touchdown pass for this quarterback. Multiple scores on the day. He is in total control of this offense right now, and the defense just doesn't have an answer.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And they've got the returner corralled. The Longhorns offense takes the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
And this one is caught. It's a nice gain. It'll move the football up to the 27. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry up. They'll try the ground game here. He gets loose. Now here he goes. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Oh, and it's dropped by an excellent defensive player. A chance at a takeaway. Got away from it. Don't see that often. Incomplete. Second down coming up. There's the handoff. The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Fires it to the wideout. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. Longhorns begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. On the move now. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, Texas. Still no answer for this offense. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
21.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. Can the defense make adjustments? Drive, quick throw to the left. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Now it's second down here. The back's got it. He shreds the tackle. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. They stop him, but it's a first down.
How impressive have these guys been up front today? Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock and get that much closer to securing a victory.
That's an important first down on that running play. Caught in the backfield. It's Foster. But the play loses yardage. A very tough second down coming up now.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going, and it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
Important second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Davis. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We finally see a changeup from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a first down.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. Either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Scrambling around now, looking downfield. And it's intercepted as he threw it back across his body that time. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return. This should be the last play of the quarter. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this third quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Looking deep downfield to the left. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They'll tackle him after a short game. A cautious call there on 3rd and long. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, looking to throw for him. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
Well, I don't blame the offensive coordinator here. It's the right thing to do down a couple scores. They just didn't execute.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking downfield, it's Davis. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They make the stop, but that moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
The Nittany Lions line up on 1st and 10 now. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The Nittany Lions looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Handoff from the shotgun. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kurt.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Texas, 21.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time they gambled and lost. Went for it in 4th down in their territory and got stopped. Caught quickly. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Getting set. Your 2nd down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator is doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. The receiver makes the catch. And he's tackled immediately, so not much of a gain on the play.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
Catch made across the middle by the running back. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a 1st down. Longhorns offense is on the move now. Tries to get it to the running back. There's a target, and it's complete. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. Offense in hurry-up mode. Looking to pass. It's Pryor. Looks to the left, and it's complete. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down. The Longhorns looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Bringing pressure. Tries to beat the pressure with a deep shot.
My gosh, Chris, it's been a rough night for this offense and this poor quarterback. Took a shot there as he released the ball, and the defense is just teeing off on him here late in these obvious drop-back situations.
Looking to throw again. And this pass is caught, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, I like how the quarterback used his eyes to move the defense and then came back and made an accurate throw there on the quick slant.
They come up 3rd and short. This is the 8th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And they get the completion. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. Longhorns come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorns.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. And there's the point after.
The extra point is good. That makes the score. Ends in 42.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the kick travels out of bounds. That's a flag, of course, but the onside kick fails. So they don't let the ball travel 10 yards before touching it. That could be a crucial mistake as they try to come back here in the 4th quarter. Now the offense is set up with a short field. Oh, it's incomplete. A chance at a much-needed takeaway there. Now it's 2nd down.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
Leaning on the run game here late. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Solid gain on the running play. 3rd down now. The quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Davis. Lets it go quickly. Deflected, and the defense forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Well, it looked like the quarterback had everything that he needed there, had great protection. Receiver ran a nice route, just not able to convert there on that third down. Let's see what their decision is on fourth down coming up.
So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And the importance of this attempt, if he makes it, it's now a 3-score game. And he's got it from 49 yards out. What a powerful kick.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Looks like the returner will try and field this one. The coverage team able to bring him down. The Longhorns offense takes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. He finds some space. Past the 25. Breaks into the clear. Play moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. The Longhorns hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Okay, here comes the hurry-up. This is what they love to do. They get a big gain on the ground, hurry up into position, and go right back at that defense again.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll run it from the gun. He's got the first and still going. They get him down, but he crosses midfield, spot the ball at the 44.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where in the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. You're going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. But that right there, that's what they've been looking for all game.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Pryor. The pass rush closing in. That's the third pick tonight thrown by this QB. Look out, he's in the clear. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. The pickup is just 3 yards. Now it's third down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Nittany Lions will send the punt team onto the field. He's on to boot it away now. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. Looking to throw it on first down. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver. Incompletion sets up a second down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Dropping back, it's Pryor. Makes a quick grab. He's not going to get the first down. It's fourth down. The Longhorns will look to convert here on fourth down. The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
Chris, I totally understand why they would go for this here at this point in the game. You're down by 3 scores. We're in the second half. They felt the pressure with the possession that they had, the field position that they had. They needed to make something happen. Unfortunately, not able to come through.
Second down after that previous play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. He'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's an out route, the catch made. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. The Nittany Lions looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Oh, he throws it back. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Game is clearly wrapped up. The offense looking to rub it in here in the final minute.
Here we go. 2:21 away.
Back to throw. It's Davis. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.